Now we're going to check out the same Boogie Woogie Blues, but we're going to use what we call the quick 4. And here is where we change to the 4 chord, D7, in bar 2 of the blues. Normally, if we look at our chart, we'd have in a 12-bar blues, we have 4 bars of the 1 chord. Here we're going to have 1 bar of the 1 chord, so that's the A7 chord. We're going to do the quick 4, which is the D7 chord, then we go back to 2 bars of the 1 chord, which is the A7. I already snuck this in on you when I was showing you the chords on a blues. So it's the first variation we're going to come across, and it's really important to know this one because some blues tunes have the quick 4, some don't. Some mix it up. What's important is if you're playing with another guitar player or you're playing in a band, that they know if you're going to do the quick 4 or not, because if not, you'll get a bit of a clash and it won't sound so good. And it's one of the very common things like, oh, I thought you were doing a quick 4. No, we're not doing that. And when you get into really traditional blues music, certain songs don't have the quick 4. And if you play with a traditional blues band, sometimes they give you the stink eye because you played the quick 4 and it's not in that song. Also, the biggest pitfall I've encountered with people playing the quick 4, if you don't do it at the right spot, if you don't do it on bar 2, and very often people end up putting it on bar 3, you've totally messed up the form of the blues, and it sounds like you're going to play an 8-bar blues, which I'll show you later on in the course. But super common that happens, and everybody kind of looks at each other and goes, what happened? Now the blues, it's super important to adhere to the form because it's what the form is. It's a blues by definition. It's the 12-bar form. Also, if someone's soloing or singing over this, and you mess up the form, everything goes out the window because then nobody knows where they're at, and everything, it just blows it, right? It ruins it. So here's what that actually sounds like. I'm going to play the Boogie Woogie pattern, and I'm going to use the quick 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Quick 4. Back to the 1. Again. 4. Back to the 1. 5. 4. 1. Okay, so there you heard it, right? Feels great. There's nothing unusual about it. Like I said, it's really important to play that on bar 2, because if you push it off by 1 bar, like a lot of people end up doing when you're first getting into it, it ruins everything. So let's check it out with the metronome nice and slow, then we're going to play it along with the band. Let's play the 12-bar blues in A with the quick 4 chord. So that, once again, is we're going to change to our 4 chord, D7, and we're going to do that on bar 2 of the blues, and then switch back to the 1 chord for the remaining 2 bars of the first 4 bars. Sounds like a lot, but you'll hear it. The most important thing is that you start to hear this. So let's play along with the metronome nice and slow at 60 beats per minute. I'm going to run through it a few times and call it out so you can get the feel of it. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quick 4. 1. 4 chord. Back to the 1. Here comes my 5. Up to the 4. Back to the 1. Down to the 1. To the 5, excuse me. Quick 4. Back to the 1. 4 chord. Back to 1. 5 chord coming up. 4, 1, 5. Back to the 1. Finish it off. So there you have it, a 12-bar blues using the quick 4. I'm going to keep on repeating this. Keep an eye on your right hand, the pick angle. I'm muting the strings, not too much, just enough where it keeps everything kind of tight and at a moderate dynamic level. All the motion is coming from my pick hand, right? It's coming from the wrist, right? And over here, nice and relaxed. And one thing I was thinking about when I was playing is I'm kind of swinging back and forth. Think about that. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And when I play these things, I cannot help but move my body. I can't play, if I'm not feeling it internally, it doesn't really come out well. And I highly recommend you start to kind of move while you're playing. It's just part of music. And having that internal sense of time, that swing or feel in your body really comes through in your playing. So that's something you really think about. So now the A blues with the quick 4, we're going to play along with the band, play it nice and slow, and I'm not going to call out the chords for you. We're going to play through it 3 times and really think about locking into the groove, right? We're going to get the quick 4, which is, I think, going to be easy enough for you. Let's really think about locking into that groove with the drum pattern. So let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so one thing I want to talk about a little bit is people always think I should be doing more. Oh, this is boring, or I'm just playing that same thing over and over again. It's the most important thing you need to learn how to do. I've found consistently with people that come to me for lessons or people I've played in bands with, myself included years ago, I really couldn't make it through even that, just really super solidly. And I realized it was the foundation. I just didn't have it. So it's really important to be patient and say, oh, if I can nail this, I'm really on my way. And also you become really one of the most valuable players in the band. A lot of people can play some lead stuff, but they really can't lay this down. So being able to play this in time, super solidly and confidently, is the single most important thing you can be working on right now.